Hey Kevin, how's it going? Sinless, Crash with Heather. Hi everybody. Hope you guys are having a good night. I was out here working in the garage and decided, why not go live? Nothing better to do but work on this. So let's wrap her up. And Kevin, so Kevin, you had mentioned, hold on. You had mentioned where the half moon went. Well, I was looking at this the other day, and the half moon is perfectly in there when you twist it. And it comes with so much to look at, you almost miss it. But there is your half moon. How's that? Yes, that's the house from the other day. I've added a bit to it, and we're gonna add more. Half moon outhouse. Wait a second. Are you saying this is a piece of crap? Huh. I'm missing some burrs. I didn't realize I was missing. And that's all right. We're going to work with it. Let's see. You're funny tonight, Tim. Hey, Tumble Times. Let's work on this beard. Hey, Dad. All right, so if you guys haven't seen the updated version of this, I'm putting more work into it, but this is the front. It's got a little stairway coming up here leading to this window. It's got a heart here, another window there. Has a little flower here. And then as you turn it around, surprise, the small wood spirit in there with another window. So what do you think? If you guys haven't, hit that like and subscribe button, please. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Heather. Now I'm going to work on detailing this beard a little bit. Or goatee. R. Damien, thank you. Heather, I have not seen about Van Lott's cross build, but I will look into it, and I'm gonna say I don't see why not. So yeah, when is it due? What did you start in the house? Please don't tell me a fire. Heather, it might be easier if you can email me if that's possible. Just because I'll have to go back through chat and try and find your email. So if it's possible, can you look mine up? Thank you. Were you standing in the house, Kevin? Stain stinks. Bad. Hey, Rainey. Kevin, I just thought of something. If you were staying in the house, your wife is pissed. Dude, I know what my wife is like when I bring a wood spirit in that I finished 3 days beforehand. And she's like, what the heck is that that smells? And I blame her dad. And then I take it back outside. So, all right. Working on old wood spirity here. Kevin. You should have just blamed your son. Oh, I'm sure she did. I'm sure she knew. So, this 1/4 inch burr, I love this burr for making age marks. So, let me show you something. So, this eye right here, I really haven't done anything with as far as aging it. But now, if you look on this side, just lightly going over it, it's going to have some nice age marks going in there. And really, you just have to lightly go over it, and it'll put them in there. Hey, Scuba Steve, if you guys haven't, hit that like button and that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And that would be awesome. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Let's give this guy some frowns. Scuba Steve, I just made you a moderator. Don't make me disappointed that I did. But if you like, if you're not a jerk, you can share your channel. Just saying. But be cool. Wire brush, as I learned from Amy Jo, your best friend. It also adds texture in if your wood is soft enough and really gets it to pop. Now that I have the frown lines in up here in the forehead, I'm going to go back over it with the 1/4-inch burr and put some of those age marks in it. Hey, Matt. It's a Wood Spirit Gnome House. It's an ADD piece. That's what I'm going to call it. It's an ADD piece. It's got to have a wood spirit. Why? Because wood spirits are protectors. And the wood spirit is there to protect the gnomes. Everybody knows that the wood spirit has to protect the gnomes. Because gnomes are just real little tiny creatures. And they need protection. And yes, completely making that up out of my butt. Sounded good. Kristen, hello. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I just decided to go live. I was sitting here carving, and I was like, you know what? I might as well go live. Harry White, thank you for being here. Matthew, thank you for being here. All right, so if you look now, by taking that burr over, it toned down these little wrinkle lines, but then put a bunch of little wrinkle lines in the forehead. So now he's like looking evil. But he's protecting the gnomes and the fairies. That's all that matters. He can look evil. Are you making fun of my mask? I'm poor. This is all I can afford. If somebody wants to send me a cool mask, I would happily accept it. Lord, so far my favorite wood is either cottonwood or cedar. I really love carving on cedar. I've carved on oak and pine. Pine is nice if it's dry enough. Oak, really hard. So if you're doing some deep cuts, you don't want to use oak. So, don't anybody ever tell Amy Joe I was talking crap. But this is one of my best wood spirits. I think I could take her on. I think I'm ready for the challenge. I'm not. But since she's not here, I can talk crap. That's right, Matthew. If I challenge Amy Joe and lose, Kevin said he would donate his toenails. Hi, Miss Francis. So I kind of want to give this dude some flowing hair. I'm going to hold off on that, I think. But I am going to clean this side up because I'm going to do something over here. I want this to be just an eye catcher, one that, everywhere you turn it, there's something cool. And that spot right there needs something. So let's see. Thank you, Matt. They're actually fun and easy, and I don't know why I'm telling you that, because I'm sure you know how to make stairs. But I've put them on a couple of gnome houses, and it really adds to it, I think. Stairs or a stone walkway, whatever. I really like how they turn out. So, but yeah, thank you. A bow spirit? On the branch, okay, you're gonna have to enlighten me as to what a bowsprit is. It's not a banana. It's not a banana bear. It is a half moon. Half moon. Kind of a half moon. It's not as round as it was. Kind of a half moon. Mivlay, thank you for being here. All right. Oh, Bear, you're on a move. Ah, okay, soldier. So you're saying a bow spirit. Bear's obviously been drinking because he's calling it a bell spirit. And I just really don't know what's happening in chat right now. Set of eyes peeking out of the top knot. This one? Hold on, sorry. This one? So Bear is gonna chainsaw carve a gnome house. I have faith he's gonna get in on this challenge and he's gonna participate in it, right, Bear? I think so. I think Bear is. But Bear, I have a question if you're still there. Have you resorted to taping your flex shaft yet? I lost my ball again, and I'm tired of looking for it. Draw back to the Vivor. I'm telling you right now, that's the only thing. If you lose that ball, have some tape. Well, Soldier Farms, you are correct. Your gnome house is phenomenal. I love what you did. Turning it on the lathe and everything else you did. Um, this is on a whole nother level from what you did. Um, Gated community, like crazy, like a crazy gated community to keep the crazy people in. And this is what crazy looks like. That this isn't well thought out. This isn't well planned like yours. This is someone's taken some Prozac and started carving. So yours is much better than mine. Yes, Matthew. Prison. Prison. That's good. I like that. Mark DeMaker. How you doing, my friend? So, one of these days, I'm going to tell you guys my golfing stories. I have two of them, and they're both hilarious. But not today. Not today. But someday. Someday soon. And if you're a golfer, you'll appreciate it. Maybe. I feel like I want to put vines through here. I feel like I just want to put vines. If I do it, I'm going to do it. But I feel like vines need to come through here. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to knock this down right here a little bit more. Knock this down. And then I feel like I want to bring some vines up through here. Only wood, man. Never know until you try. The deadline, Matt, is May 1st. That's a month. Maybe carve Rusty on the branch. I'll have to send this to Suzanne because Suzanne carves a mean Rusty. And yes, I am drawing on some vines, so I have an idea. Vines, branches, whatever you want to call them. And I'm going to have them go into this dude's head. As long as I don't screw this up, it might be cool. Like I said, you never know unless you try. And it's only a piece of wood that's going to be in my house. But this wood is so soft in a few places where I'm just going to go with the fine burr and see if I can cut it out. It's a little harder there than I thought. If you guys are hanging out and watching this, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to hit 3,000 subs this year. Hoping. Now what I'm gonna do, so I kind of stay on track with what I want, I'm gonna go through and mark everything that I want to carve down. So like the vines that are coming through here, I can round those off. So that way I don't accidentally cut out one of the vines. All right, so that's a vine. For me, this is the best way to keep track of it. Some of you doing this might not need to, but I definitely do. I get lost in the lines and it just helps me hopefully not screw up. But, I mean, it's bound to happen. Tell you what, this section of the wood down here, I mean, you could probably tell in the color difference, but this is really, really soft. I'm using the fine burr, and I'm going through it like I was using the coarse burr. So I gotta be very careful. Can you see how easy this fine burr is just cutting right through there? So I'm going to take it just a little bit deeper. So I have some room to start rounding these over. And I think that's going to come out pretty cool. And if you guys are hanging out in the background and haven't said hi, say hi. Let us know you're here. I'm sure people in chat would love to talk to you, and I'd love to know you're here. So let us know. And if you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button, please. Now you can see I've got plenty of room now to start rounding these over. So I've got some depth in here and enough room to work. So let's see. So one thing I want to show, and some of you may already know, some may not. So you see how down here in the bottom, it just kind of comes to an abrupt stop. What I tried doing up here was when I got to the end of what's going to be the vine, I tried working it in to where it blends into the wood and doesn't just come to an abrupt stop. And I'm going to end up doing that down here, just working it in to where it looks like it just fades away. if you can see now, I removed that abrupt stop and just kind of blends. So I think that's going to look cool when the finish is on. The vines are different sizes, different thicknesses because they're not perfect, but it's going to give that texture. Awesome. So I think I will end that here. Have a chat with you guys and call it a night. Ah, just did it again. Lost my earbud. Here it is. All right, so Heather says Van Lot has a challenge. I've got to look into the challenge. Other than that, what's everybody else got going on? Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for checking this out. Hope you like what I did with this guy. And I'm hoping this is going to come out with the vines. I think I'm going to get the vines to blend into them. I was going to try and do some hair, but I think bringing these vines around and up coming off of him is going to look cool. So, all right. If you haven't, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you very much for checking this out. And on Thursday night, we have a special guest. Not Your Average Woodworks. So come by Thursday night, check out our live, and encourage him. See you, Rainey. Because John is a new creator, and he's doing some really cool things. So Thursday, stop by, hang out with Rusty and I and everybody else in chat, and say hi to John from Not Your Average Woodworks. But thank you. Have a great night. And if you haven't, hit that like and subscribe, please. I'll give you one more look on how it's coming out. I may put some eyes in here. Thinking about it, that was a pretty good idea. So let me spin them. Very cool. Have a good night. See you guys soon.